If you were given $50 and all you had to do was stand in the same place for 2 hours, would you be willing to do it? Mike didn't refuse. For him who had just graduated, $50 was also a considerable amount of money. Fortunately, the man wasn't a liar. He showed up on time, and in addition to the $50, he also offered Mike a job opportunity. As long as he stood here for 8 hours every day, he could get a reward of $200. If you were Mike, would you accept it? The next day, he showed up on time. Such an easy job with a decent salary. Of course, Mike wouldn't refuse, but his friend thought that such a job was too boring. Although Mike also felt the same way, after hesitating for a moment, he still didn't step away from his working position. He didn't dare to leave until he had stood for 8 hours. A few days later, a thief ran past him. The woman who had been stolen from was on crutches and begged Mike to help, saying that the money that had been stolen from her was for her medical treatment. However, after hesitating for a moment, because he was afraid of losing this job, he chose to refuse. The woman could only leave in despair. Besides feeling guilty, Mike couldn't help but start to reflect on what the meaning was of standing here every day. But when he received his salary, he couldn't help but be glad that he hadn't chased after the thief. However, Mike was also very curious about who this man was exactly, and why he spent $200 every day to hire him just to stand here. Then, the next moment, he saw a shocking scene.